What is up? I'm Declan from Knuckle Habs News, and today I don't really know what kind of content I want to make for my YouTube channel. TikTok, it's been kind of bullshit because they have this new rule where you can only put 5 hashtags on a video, and ever since that came into place, my views went from like 400, 500. Now I get like 70 in like 3 days, and I haven't really been motivated to post on TikTok, so I'm gonna try posting on YouTube. Not saying my video is gonna blow up, but come up with kind of like a funny little video today. If I was general manager of Team Canada for, the Olympics for hockey, no shit, who would I put on my team? Which players would I build to win an Olympic gold? This is for men's, by the way. I don't really know enough women's hockey players. It says men's on the title, so I don't know. And yeah, I want to go over my team. Some of these picks are a bit recency bias, but that's the fun of it. You play good, you get noticed more, and you could make the team. Bo Horvat's balling out right now. I really hope he makes the team. Jersey right there. We're gonna start with the top line of Sidney Crosby, Nathan MacKinnon, and Macklin Celebrini. Now, Macklin Celebrini has 23 points in 16 games. He's absolutely balling out. Him and Connor Bedard, who we're going to get to, maybe. He's playing phenomenal, along with Nathan MacKinnon, who is carrying the shit out of Colorado right now. They're one of the best teams in the league. And, Sidney Crosby, still playing good with the Pittsburgh Penguins. The Pittsburgh Penguins are in a playoff spot right now, somehow. Just the two Nova Scotia boys and Macklin Celebrini, the younger guy. That's a great line. You got the speed, you got the playmaking, you've got the defense. Beautiful top line. Line 2, Brayden Point, Sam Reinhart, and Connor McDavid. Again, obviously McDavid, he's the best player in the world. Got the speed there. He's got a quick release. Sam Reinhart, he's the the defensive forward. Should have won the Selke Trophy last year. Just such a good, very underrated physical guy too. Sam Reinhart can throw the body when needed. And Brayden Point, again with the speed, and he's got a beautiful shot. That's a great second line. Third line of Brad Marchand, Mitch Marner, and Nick Suzuki. Now Nick Suzuki, absolutely disgraceful. He was snubbed from the Four Nations. He makes the team, in my opinion. He's absolutely balling out with the Montreal Canadiens as the best team in the Atlantic. You got the defense. You've got one of the best centermen in the league due to, face-offs. He's got one of the best face-off percentages in the league right now. Mitch Marner, you got the speed. You got the playmaking. You got the skating. He's one of the best skaters in the league. And Brad Marchand, he's still a guy. He's a nice grit guy you want, especially in a bottom 6, just won a Stanley Cup with the Florida Panthers. As physical guy, grinder, great third line. And the fourth line of Mark Stone, Mark Scheifele, and Brandon Hagel. Now, again, Mark Scheifele, absolutely balling out. He's playing great on Winnipeg. Mark Stone, he is out with injury. It's hopefully not going to be too long. The Olympics are in late January. He will be back. One of the best defensive forwards in the league. He can get you on the board when needed. And Brandon Hagel, one of the most dangerous players, most underrated players in the league, in my opinion. It's just his playmaking abilities. He can also chuck. He can absolutely chuck and drop the mitts when needed. Just phenomenal game. One of the most underrated players in the league, in my opinion. Honorable mentions for the forward core. Connor Bedard, he's leading the entire league in points right now. I just think you choose guys like Stone and Hagel more because they're the more experienced guys. They've won cups. They're more grit kind of guys. Connor Bedard, I really hope he makes the team. Probably not going to, unfortunately. Seth Jarvis, I believe he's leading the Carolina Hurricanes in points right now. He's absolutely balling out. I don't think he's going to probably, if he does make the team, he's going to be a healthy scratch if all these guys are healthy. And Sam Bennett made Team Canada for the Four Nations. Again, I don't really see where you could put him in the lineup unless it's a do or die game and you put him in. And he can throw around his body, score when needed. Again, I don't really see him in a lineup like this with the other players over him. But yeah, we're going to get to the defense now. Top pairing of Devon Toews and Cale Makar. Now, Cale Makar and Devon Toews are one of the best pairs in the NHL. Obviously, they've won a Stanley Cup together. Makar, he's got the speed. He's scored 2 goals last night against the Oilers. 9-1 loss. What the fuck? Devon Toews, one of the best defensive defensemen in the league. Obviously, playing with Cale Makar, he's going to look like a better player than he would be playing with, any less of a talent. He's still a very good physical D-man. He can get the puck on net. He can hit. Very good overall top pairing. That was the top pairing for Team Canada, the Four Nations. So you're obviously going to roll with that. Second pairing of Josh Morrissey and Shea Theodore. Now, two of the best offensive defensemen in the league. Very underrated in my opinion. I don't think enough people talk about Josh Morrissey. He's a guy who consistently scores around 70 points per season. Paired up with Shea Theodore, like, you got the skating, you've got the shot. Josh Morrissey is an absolute rocket. Shea Theodore, also very underrated defensively. Just awesome. And my biggest hot take, Matthew Schaefer and Thomas Harley. I think Schaefer makes Team Canada. Matthew Schaefer has been such a difference maker for the New York Islanders. Obviously, I don't think they're not going to make the playoffs. And I don't think I'm too crazy saying that. He has just looked absolutely phenomenal. Obviously, not playing a whole lot in the OHL in his draft year. Getting drafted first overall, there was a lot of skeptics. People saying he should go to college. Some people saying he should go back to Erie. Nope. He has been absolutely phenomenal. He was leading all rookies in points for like 5 days. He, in my opinion, is the runner-up to the Calder. Him and Demidov are like very, very, very close. I feel like it's 55 to 45 with Demidov and Matthew Schaefer. He's just absolutely balling out. The skating, the shot. He's been so good on the power play. Paired up with Thomas Harley, who's one of the best offensive defensemen in the league. Being paired up with Miro Heiskanen, who is going to make Team Finland, who's one of the best defensemen in the entire league. He's just honestly one of the most underrated D-men. Got the absolute fucking bag. You got to respect it. Absolutely phenomenal players. Great defense. Now to the Tendy tandem. Jordan Binnington as the starter. Backup Logan Thompson, third string Aiden Hill. Now, Logan Thompson didn't make Team Canada for Four Nations because he had a falling out with Bruce Cassidy and some of the coaching staff for Team Canada. I think that's absolute bullshit. They won. Jordan Binnington played most of the time. You don't really hate it too much. I just think it's kind of disrespectful. Because Logan Thompson, for most of the season, had like a 1.98, I believe, goals against. He had like a 933 for like a majority of the season. He was absolutely phenomenal for the Washington Capitals. Now, some people like to argue, like, you look at the stats, Washington has one of the best defenses in the entire league. Logan Thompson's still great. I think he should have made the Four Nations. He's gonna make Team Canada. If he doesn't make Team Canada, that's absolutely bullshit. He's playing great right now. He should make it. Though I think Jordan Binnington should start over him. That just makes more sense. And the third string, Aiden Hill. He's won a cup. He's pretty decent. He's out with injury, I believe, right now. There's no better guy. Sam Montembeault's not playing too great. Stuart Skinner, just not the option. You have no one really else to go with. Just slap Aiden Hill in there. He's a decent, guy in the regular season. Has between, a 905, 910. But, yeah, let me know who you want to see make the Four Nations team. Obviously, they've got the 6 that have already been selected. In McDavid, Point, McKinnon, Crosby, Makar, and Reinhart. I will be back. Probably make a Team USA one pretty soon. I don't know how many views this video is going to get. I have the motivation of a sloth, so I'll probably be back. But thank you for watching. And like and subscribe. I want to post on my YouTube more. Just like and subscribe. I don't think the video is that bad, though I'm not much of a talker, so...